Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all. Hope you guys are safe and well at this end of the year. I hope the year's been good to you. If it hasn't, I hope the next year will be good to you or better to you. Before we continue, please take a moment to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. But today, in honor of the holidays, I bring you a sort of Christmas-themed game, and it is called Giftbringer. And this is a free game that you can download from Awaken Realms Lite. I will put the link in the description for you guys, but it is a free game. And it's a lot of fun, very suitable for this time of year when you have friends and family around, possibly a bunch of kids, either your kids or family and friends, kids that come to your house. This is a very good game that you can just print out and get them to have a little bit of fun. Now, it's not that complex, to be honest. It's not that difficult, but kids below maybe 7 or 8 may have some problems. But with guidance, I'm sure that they'll have fun as well. Now, it is a kind of, it's not really worker placement, but it's more about resource management. Every turn, you're going to have a certain number of resources that you can use to recruit, to use, and to try and make points, trying to win the game. So what do we have? Well, Giftbringer is where you are the leader of a mighty Viking horde which came to the shores of the grateful island. Your goal is to visit the homes of its inhabitants and, obviously, give them presents, hence the name, and to take, it says express of gratitude from them, but I think it's to take tokens of gratitude from them. So you've got a Viking horde basically playing Santa. What do you need to play the game? Well, you need to download the rules. I mean, hopefully this video will help you to learn the game anyway, but you better download the rules anyway. Now, the rules are 4 pages. It is pretty ink heavy. There isn't a printer friendly version, but it's okay. It's only 4 pages, and there are some very good, very clear diagrams. I'll put, as I'm going through the game, I'll put the pictures of those rules in the image. Initially, I had planned to go through the rules and then play, but I think it's better for me to actually explain the rules as I'm playing. So you need the rules. You need 4 dice, only 4 dice. Okay, only 4 dice. You need I would recommend a pen. I know that it's a permanent thing. You are going to be writing on, this is what we call the player sheet. You are going to be writing on here, and obviously with a pen, it's permanent. You could, especially if you have a lot of people playing, you could print in black and white, in which case a pencil could probably work. And then of course you can recycle the sheets, but using a pencil on the color sheet may not be so clear. You may not be able to make it out. So I do recommend a pen. And like I say, you are going to be marking on this sheet things that you do. I said you only need 4 dice because the game is designed for 1 to infinity. You can have as many players as you want. All you need to do is have enough player sheets so that you have 1 per player, and you can play this with as many as you want. Like I say, it's quite a good party game. But you only need 4 dice, because what's going to happen is at the start of the game you will assign what we call a merry leader, and this is going to be one of the players who's going to roll the dice. Now, the game says that you should keep the same person for the whole game. I would probably rotate the merry leader who rolls the dice, so everyone takes turns. So what you're going to do is you are going to have 10 turns to play the game. Every turn, the merry leader is going to roll 4 dice. Okay. And then these results, every player is going to write these results in the spaces next to the turn. So in the first turn, it could be 1, 2, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 4, and 6. Every player writes those down. When it comes to the second turn, again, I would recommend rotating the player. Because if you've got somebody who rolls really bad dice, you're going to end up with really bad resources. Second turn, somebody else rolls the dice. Wow, that's pretty good. So in this case, in the second turn, you would put 4, 5, 6, and 6. Now these values, these dice values, represent the resources that you're going to use. And these resources are going to be used to recruit your Vikings, but also to move around the map and deliver the presents. Simple, yeah? Now, we will explain the rules as we go, but like I say, I think we're going to be playing and teaching for this game. I'm not going to go through the rules first, because it's boring. So what we're going to do, excuse me, is actually start playing the game, and I'll explain what I'm doing as we play. Now, obviously, in this video, I'm going to be doing it solo, but like I say, any number of players can play this. Everybody has their own sheet, everybody writes down the numbers, and then you use those numbers individually. At the end of the 10 turns, whoever has the most points wins. Now, I'll be going over the scoring, the points, the different activities that you can take as we're playing, and like I say, I will be taking parts and pictures from the rules. I'll be putting them in the video just to make it a little bit clearer. So, without further ado, let us begin our journey of bringing presents to the kids. We are being Santa Vikings. Right, turn 1. We roll the 4 dice and we get this. So we get a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 6. So, in the first turn, in the first 4 boxes, I will write 1, 3, 5, and 6. Let me just check whether that is clear on the video. Yes, it is. Brilliant. Now, I can actually just move these dice out of the way because that's all they're used for. I'll just put them here. But we're not actually going to be using the dice until next turn again because we've already generated the numbers that we're going to be using as a resource. Now, the first thing that you want to do to play this game is to recruit Vikings. Without recruiting Vikings, you've got nobody to go around the map and deliver the presents. So I've got these 4 numbers, 1, 3, 5, and 6. To recruit Vikings, I need to check on the left-hand side of each Viking. And what that does, it shows you a number of dice. So for example, the guy on the left, this Viking, the big guy, to recruit this Viking to deliver presents, to take tokens, I need to assign 3 6s. Now at the moment, I only have 1 6, but I can assign that 6 to one of these. If I do that, I would then cross off one of these dice, the requirements. In later turns, if I get more 6s, I can also cross those off as assigned and recruit that guy. But at the moment, I need to get at least 1 Viking because otherwise this turn or even next turn, I can't start going over the map. Now, going from left to right, difficult to recruit, easy to recruit. The guys on the right here, these 2, they're not really Vikings, are they? They're elves or gnomes or very small dwarves. But these guys, their recruitment is 2 dice, but it has a question mark. Now, when you see that either here on the Vikings or on the map, this means that you can use any value. So to recruit these guys, I just need to put any 2 dice. But of course, since it's so easy to recruit them, they are not that good at the jobs involved, at delivering the packages. So I'm thinking, what have we got? We got a 1, 3, 5, and a 6. Well, no 4s, no 2s. Oh God. 1, 5. Okay, I might be able to recruit this guy, the guy that actually looks like Santa, because I have a 1, I've got a 5, and then it requires 2 other dice of any value, which I can do. A 3 and a 6. But what that means is I'd be using all 4 of my dice, my resources for this turn, just to recruit the Viking. I won't be able to do any exploring. But I think that's okay. So I'm going to do that. So we've got the 1. So we cross that off. We're going to use that, and I'm going to use it here. So I cross that off. Again, I need to check whether you can actually see this on the... Yeah, I think you can see. Okay. I'm also going to do the same with the 5 because we also need a 5. So cross that off and cross it off here. And we also need 2 dice of any value, so that will be the 3 and the 6. Now I've crossed off all the dice here for this Viking. That means I have recruited him. So what you do is you mark or you color or you shade the box at the top. So now I have a Viking that I can use to actually go into town and start delivering packages. Let's take a closer look at the other things on this Viking. I don't know why I nearly said vampire then. I'm still thinking back to the Halloween game. Okay, so on the right, you'll notice that there are a number of presents, a number of icons resembling presents. For this Viking, I have 3. What that means is that this Viking can deliver 3 presents total. So as we're moving around the map, you'll notice that there are locations which represent the houses, and they have a certain number of presents on each one. So here has a 1 present. Here has 2 presents. In order for me to get the rewards, I need to put a certain number of presents in these locations. So this Viking here could do a single and a double present location. But once those 3 presents have been given, I can't use him anymore. I can't use him to deliver any more presents. So we're going to have to do more recruiting once I've done, 3 present givings. You'll see here, the guys who are really easy to recruit, 1 present or 2 presents. What about the spaces at the bottom? Well, these spaces at the bottom are where you keep record of your tokens of gratitude. So you'll also notice on the map, as well as presents in the locations, you could also have these tokens of gratitude. In this case, a cookie. So when you go here and you give the present, that means you complete that location and you can take that token. And it's these tokens that's going to give you points for scoring. So here would be a cookie. I could write down a C. Now, you would write down in any spare boxes on recruited Vikings. So here, this guy is going to give me 4 spaces for tokens. This guy, only 1. This guy, only 2. But if I had recruited these guys as well, and I go here and I collect that cookie, I could put the cookie in either or any of those Vikings boxes at the bottom. And you will put a C for cookie, an M for muffin, and a G for glass of milk. And these tokens are worth different points for scoring. At the end of the game, you'll get 4 points for each glass of milk, 5 points for each cookie, 6 points for each muffin, and you'll be able to see them here when you write them down. Also, there are bonus points. If you get 7 glasses of milk, bonus 15 points. If you get 8 or more cookies, 15 points. 9 or more muffins, 15 points. Another thing, you also have these smiley faces at certain locations. Not here, where is it? Here. These yellow smiley faces. This is where you keep a record of where you keep those. The little smiley faces don't have to be kept down here. They have their own little record place. And again, you get points the more that you get. So for 1 or 2 smiley faces, no bonus points. Once you get 3 smiley faces, these are happiness tokens, you get a bonus of 10 points. Once you get 6 smiley faces, you get a bonus of 25 points. Okay, let's carry on. Now, in our first turn, we've basically just recruited 1 Viking, but we haven't done anything else. Okay, turn over. I have no more resources to use. We're done. Now, if you're playing multiplayer, you've got to wait for everyone to finish using their dice, using their resources. When everyone's finished, you then roll the dice again, turn 2. Like I say, I think it's a good idea to rotate the merry leader who rolls the dice. So for the second turn, because I'm playing solo, it's only me. So for the second turn, well, okay, I've got 2, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, move these out of the way. So we've got 2, 2, 4, and 5. Now, I remember there's this Viking here that needs 2 2s. And he also has 2 question marks. So I could actually do the same thing that I did last turn. I could recruit this guy. 2 2. And then I could use the 4 and 5 for these question marks. Now what that would mean is that would be another turn when I'm not delivering parcels. But I would get another Viking who can deliver another 3 presents and who can also take another 4 tokens. Now, do I want to do that, or do I want to actually start moving on the map as well? Well, let's have a think. When you start moving on the map, you have to pick a starting location, and it has to be one of these Viking longships or longboats. So this will be your starting position, and you can't change it. That's where you always have to start. Now, these locations, they have positives and negatives. You see up here, this one is quite good. You start off with a present and a cookie. You need a 1 to continue, but you'll notice that the road is single path before it splits up and you can go in other locations. Down here, the path splits up quicker. This one's longer, but it's easier to get. So I think I'm going to start down here. Now, do I want to, what I could do is assign the 2 and the 2 to the Viking. Not recruit him just yet, but assign the 2 2s here, get them out the way. And I can recruit him later with 2 dice of anything. But I could use the 4 and the 5 to actually take my recruited Viking into town. You see here, to get onto the key, I need any dice. Don't need anything to go here except for the present. And then I need another dice to go there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to assign the 2 2s to this guy here. So I'm halfway to recruiting him. The 4 and the 5 I'm going to use as part of my exploring and giving presents. Because again, this guy can only give 3 presents maximum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 4 to basically open up the key, to move on to the key. Then we're going to move into this location and give a present. Now, there are no tokens here. Yeah, so we don't actually get any points, but it allows me to carry on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign one of the presents from this Viking and complete that location. We are then going to use our 5 to basically clear that path as well. So now next turn, I can actually move straight into this location here, and hopefully I'll be able to use this Viking 2 presents. And I'll be able to get a glass of milk and a smiley face as a reward. Sounds like a plan. So giving presents doesn't actually earn you points. It's like I suppose it's like a resource management element where, again, you have these Vikings and they can only assign certain presents, so it restricts your movement. Selecting the right Vikings at the right time, etc., and the dice. It's all very, very, if you think a lot about this game, it's very strategic, but don't worry about it. It's a kid's game, really. It's a kid's game for adults. Right, so we have used all our resources. We have moved a little bit into the map, and we have also used a couple to start recruiting this guy. So now, turn 3. Again, if you're multiplayer, I recommend passing the dice to the next player, get them to roll. So, turn 3, what do we get? Ooh, a couple of 6s. A 5 and a 3. Okay, so we get a 3, a 5, and a couple of 6s. Now, I am very tempted to use the 6s on this guy. He needs 3 of them, but I could use 2 of them to get that. Now, I could also, if I wanted to, use a special ability. Oh, we haven't mentioned these yet, have we? Yes, you have 4 special abilities or 4 special moves that you can only use once per game. So the first ability, you can take any dice or any value and replace it with any other value. So for example, at the moment I have 2 6s, a 5 and a 3, yeah? If I really wanted this guy, what I could do is I could say, right, I'm going to use that first ability or this special move. I tick it off to show that I've done it. I can't do it again. And what I could do is I could change one of my other dice into a 6. Ta-da! Wow. But you can only do it one time per game, so you've got to be, you need to kind of hold off winter when you really need it. The second ability, what you can do is exchange, what is this? This was the 3, wasn't it? Now, if you've already done that first one, you can't do it again. But what you do have for your second ability is to exchange any 2 dice for a result you need. But you're exchanging 2 for 1. The third ability, you have addition. So let's say we had this and we needed a 4. What I could do is I could exchange these 2, add the values together to get the 4 that I need, but we're losing the other dice. But again, you have to tick it off. You have to do it once per game. The third option, the fourth option is to substitute, subtract. Substitute, what the hell am I talking about? Subtract. So in this case, maybe I needed a 1. Okay, I got a 4 and a 3. I use this. 4 minus 3 is 1. I take that 1 away. But again, these can only be used once per game, so be careful when you use them. Now, I have 6, 6, 5, and 3. Now, I could use one of these abilities. Oh, another thing. When you're adding the dice together, if it's over 6, it counts as 6. With subtraction, if it's less than 1, it's equal to 1. That's how the math works on this. So I could actually use one of my abilities to change the dice to get that other 6. But to be honest, I don't need that at the moment. I think it would be better for me to actually get this guy. But I am worried about 6s because I don't normally roll a lot of 6s. I'm very because the thing is, if I put the 2 6s on this Viking here, I can then use these 2 to go onto this Viking and basically finish the recruitment on him, which is possible. I could then move this guy to this location because there's no dice here. I don't need to use dice to move here. And I could use the 2 presents on him. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign the 2 6s, donk, donk, onto this guy. So I'll cross off the 2 6s there. Now, this Viking is very good at delivering presents. He's got 5 that he can give, but he's only got 1 space for tokens. So he's not very good at taking the little tokens of gratitude, but he's very good at delivering presents. But he needs 6s. I don't normally roll a lot of 6s, says he who's been rolling loads of 6s for this game. And what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to use the other 2 dice, the 3 and the 5. Should I? Again, she needs 5s. Maybe I should put 1. No, I need to recruit this guy because after I do this here, this guy's going to have no presents left. So I can't use him to explore anymore. So I'm going to use these 2 dice, the 3 and the 5. I'm going to use them to recruit this Viking. So now I've got these 2 Vikings I can use. I think that's the safest thing to do. I need to have an active Viking because you never know what the dice could be like 4 1s next turn and I could end up with nothing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm also going to use this Viking here to deliver 2 presents to there. Yeah. Again, to get the rewards, you need to fulfill what's inside the box. So here I have to deliver 2 gifts. This location here, I need to deliver a gift and I need to assign a dice, a 4, in order to get the results. But here we need to assign 2 gifts. So we're going to assign the 2 gifts from this Viking here, which completes that location. We get a glass of milk. So I'll put G into one of his spots. I could put here, since I've recruited this guy, I could put it here instead. So that's the milk and also the happy face. Bulk. Okay. So at the moment we have 4 points because I have 1 glass of milk and that's going to earn me 4 points at the end of the game. But apart from that, we are done. Oh no, actually we're not. I could actually move here with this guy because I've recruited him now. So I could actually move this guy here. So again, since it doesn't have any dice for me to move, there's no dice on the road or in the location. So I could actually move to here as well. Get rid of the present. Done that. And we've got a glass of milk. Now again, I could put here, but I'm just going to put here instead. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got a space on a recruited Viking, it doesn't matter. So we've done that. So we've now completed 3 locations. We've got 2 tokens and 1 little bit of happiness. Right, I don't think there's anything else I can do because it's a single road. I can't move anywhere else, but I have to split off here somewhere. I need a 2 to go that way. I need anything to go that way, but we are out of resources. So now, turn 4. Again, in multiplayer, I recommend you pass to the next player so that they can roll. Solo player, you're by yourself. Roll the dice. My God, I'm rolling a lot of 6s in this game. Okay, so I've got 2 6s and 2 3s. Now, I could assign a 6 and recruit this boy. I could assign 2 3s here. I mean, recruiting early is always a good idea. It gives me more spots for tokens. It gives me more presents that I can send. But it's not necessary. You don't necessarily have to recruit all the Vikings to get good points. Obviously, because if you're using dice to recruit, you don't have the dice to explore. So balance. Yeah, balance. Right. So turn 4, we have 3, 3, 6, and 6. I wish I could roll this many 6s in my other games. Right, let's move the dice out of the way. Now, what am I going to do? I'm tempted to put a 6 here onto this guy. We don't have a 2, so I can't move in this direction unless I use one of these abilities. I can go this way though, because there, for the road, I need any dice. So, okay, and then I could deliver another present there. Don't have any 1s. This is a clear road with 2. Now, this guy's only got 2 presents free, so I need to recruit another guy before I can do this one. Because this Viking, I've already delivered his presents. I can't use him anymore. I can only use him to hold tokens. This one, he's only got 2 presents left. So if I go here, I can deliver 1 present, but I can't succeed here or here because I don't have enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign one of the 6s, I'm going to assign one of the 6s and recruit this Viking. So now I can deliver another 5 presents. Brilliant. So that's one of the 6s gone now. I've got 6 and 2 3s. Now, this Viking here needs 2 3s and something else. So, I mean, I could just recruit this guy. But I do want to start moving and delivering more presents. Now, also, this is a dead end. This comes over. Oh, this is a nice little route to take. So I'm going to do I want to start recruiting more? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can deliver 7 more presents at the moment. So I'm thinking 3. Okay, so I need a 3 here. I don't need for there. Don't need for there. I need a 3 for there. So I could put a 6 and a 3. Yeah, but again, I'm a little bit worried about recruitment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could potentially get rid of 5 presents or more. But again, I've got to think then in terms of recruitment. All right, so I'm going to assign a 6 to this road, so I can move on that road now. I'm going to move, I'm going to deliver a present. So we cross off another present from one of our recruited Vikings. Again, I nearly said vampire. What the hell's the matter with me? Now, for this location, we're giving the present, but there is no tokens of gratitude. Naughty kids. Okay, I can't go that way because I need a 1. Again, I can use dice. I can use the results here. I should really move these out of the way because they're tempting me to use them. I don't have any 1s. I could use an ability to change a 3 to a 1, but I don't really want to use these yet unless I really need to. But I can go this way. So I'm going to move in this direction here to this, and I'm going to put 2 presents. Now, this Viking's only got 1 left, so I need to take it off of this guy. So 2 gifts there. So this is done, and we get a muffin. So this guy can only carry 1 token, so I'm just going to give him I'm going to give him the muffin. He's the muffin man. All right, and we've still got 2 3s left. Okay, so I'm going to use a 3 to clear that road there. So now we can come here, deliver another present. So I'm just going to knock off the last one here. So this Viking's done all his presents now. So this is done. And we get another muffin. Now, I can't put any more here. So I can put another one here though, muffin. Okay. Now we've still got a 3 left to use. I could come down here. I could go up there. And I could clear that road. But to go to this location, I need to give a present and I need a 2. I could come down here, but I need a 4. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go up here. Oh, I'm running out of, I need to do some recruitment. I'm running out of presents. So I'm going to come up here to this house, give a present, and we get a cookie. Cookie. Okay. Still got me 3 left, so I could clear that road, or I could use it here to get to that house. Or I could use it for recruitment. Honestly, I think I'm going to, because this needs 3 5s, 1 4, 3 3 plus. I think I'm going to use the last 3 for recruitment, because you never know. I may not roll any 3s. So I'm going to use a 3 for here. That's going to start this guy on the recruitment. Okay, sweet. Turn 5. What do we get this time? I said I'm not going to get 3s, and look, I get like 2 of them. Right, so we get a 2, 3, 3, and 5. Okay, move them out of the way, otherwise I'll be tempted to use those. Right, so I could use a 3 and something else to recruit this guy. That gives me another 4 presents. That could be useful. 2, 3. Again, I need a 1 to go up there. That's no good. I need a 4 to go there. That's no good. I need a 2. Okay, I need a 2 for that one. That could be useful. So I could use a 3 and a 5 here. And then I could use a 3 and a 2 there and finish this path. Got a plan! So a 3 and a 5 is going to recruit this Viking there. So now I've got 4 extra presents to deliver and I've got 2 more spaces for tokens. I will then use the 3 to open that road, and I will use the 2 and a present. Donk. And I'm going to get another cookie, and another smiley face. Excellent. But now this path is finished. This road doesn't go anywhere else. So we have to think in terms of what we're going to do next. Now, can I move anywhere else without needing dice? Nope, nope, nope. So, okay, so this turn's finished. I can't do anything else. We've got a whole bunch of tokens or little gifts here. How many more presents can I deliver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next turn. Dun, 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 dun. Double 1s, a 6 and a 3. Okay, so we get a 1, a 3, and a 6. Right. Right. What do I need 1s for? I need 1s for this guy. So I can assign 1 to this guy. I also need a 1 to go up here, don't I? So that will be the 2 1s taken care of. I've then got a 3 and a 6. I don't need anything there. I could use the 3 there and the 6 there. Sounds like a plan. Right, so I'm using 1 of the 1s to start recruiting that guy. I'm going to use the other 1 to open that road. Now I'm going to need the 6 for that, and that's going to be the 3. Right, so now I'm going to go to this house, deliver 2 presents. 1, 2. And I'm going to get a muffin and a cookie. Oh, I need to keep an eye on these token spaces. Muffin, a cookie, and a smiley face. So I'm now getting 10 bonus points for the smiley faces. Now, I don't think these are cumulative. I think it's just the total. Whatever's the highest value, I think you get. So, for example, if I get up to here, I'm not going to get 10 plus 25 plus 50. No. I think you just get 50. But we've cleared that house, we've got a couple of tokens, and we get a smiley face. Amazing, brilliant, wonderful. Now, I need to use the 6 for this place, so I'm going to use the 3 to clear the road, and I'm going to use the 6 and 1 gift to get to this house, which is another 2 cookies. Cookie. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now, I'm running low on token spaces. If you don't have a token space, you don't get the rewards. So let's say, for example, I come down here. I clear the house, but I don't have any empty token spaces. I don't get the milk, which would mean I lose out on points. So I've got to start recruiting more Vikings. So next turn, we're now at turn, look, we're at turn 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh God, okay. All right, we're running out of time, so let's roll the dice. I need a 4. I need at least a 4 and maybe some 5s. Right, let's have a look and see what we get. We get a 5, 2 1s and a 6. Not brilliant. 1, 1, 5 and 6. Now, I could assign the 5 and start this female Viking. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? We've completed this road, we've completed that road. So I need to come down here or down this way. Or that way. What have we got? A 1, 1, 5 and 6. Okay, so I've got no 4s, which is a bit of a pain. I've got no 2s. I've got a 5, but I want to use that for this. I've got 1s. Okay, so I could come here. I could go up to here. There's no point going that way because you can't use the boats again. So I could come down to here. I've got a 6. So I could use a 1. Okay, so I need a dice for there. A 1 and a 6. So this would have to be another 1. Okay, I think I've got a plan. Right, so I'm going to use... Oh, but I want to get this guy, don't I? I want to start recruiting this guy. So that's going to have to be next turn, I think. Because I'm running out of... I've only got one token space left. Oh, and there were 2 here I was planning to get. Sugar. That means I can't do both this turn. Or I'm going to lose points. I need to get this guy. But I didn't roll a 4. I could start... Okay, let's do the... I need to put a 5 here. Now I've got 1, 1 and 6 left. I could use my special... But again, I know that I'm going to run out of options down here, so I might need these then. These guys just need any 2 dice to open them up. That could work. Let's have a look. I could come here, use my last token space for this one, and I just need 1 dice for that. And then I could use the other 2 dice to open one of these guys. Or, no, but again, I've only got 1 token space left. So I'm going to use... Doesn't matter, does it? Because they're all question marks. All right, so I'm going to use 1 of these to open that road. Bonk. And I'm going to use the other 2. I'm going to take this guy because he's got 2 token spots. So this guy is now recruited. Okay. But that's the end of the turn. I can't do anything else if I want the tokens. I could come here and deliver the present, but I wouldn't get that. Oh, I will. I could get that token. Yes. All right. So I'll do this. I'll take this one here. So I've got to cross off another present. And I get the milk, the glass of milk. Now that is my last token spot. Oh, wet presents. How many more presents can I give? 1. I can only give 2 more presents. Oh, that's also going to screw me down. Oh dear. All right, that's the end of that turn. I think I can't move anywhere else. I can't come here. Yep, that's it for this turn. So turn 8. Roll the dis. Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all. Shit. That's not good. I got a 3. I'm rolling so many 6s on this game. Normally these blue dice, they're famous on my channel for rolling badly. This game they're rolling so high. I'm rolling so many 6s. Not used to it. Now 6s are no good. I need a 4, so I could use my special abilities because I really need to start getting more presents and stuff. 2 5s. Ah, sugar. That's not good. Oh dear. That's not good at all. 6 minus 3 is 3. I need a 4. Nuts. Okay. Well, what do we have? We have 2. I can do 2 more presents, and I've got 2 more token spots. So I could use one of the 6s to come here. Again, I'm using the dice. I should be using... You're not going to have the dice. The dice are going to be used by everybody, so you have to use this. So I could use one of the 6s to come here. It's a free journey to there, but I need a 6 to get into the house. And then I could get the milk. Okay. That would leave me with 3, 6, and 6. I could get this guy if I change one of the dice, or even 2 of the dice, for something. But do I want to use it so early? See, plus and minus is no good at all. Not with that roll. Plus and minus is terrible. I could have done minus on the last one. I could have done 5 minus 1. Oh, am I gonna regret that? All right, so we are going to... I've only got 2 token spots left. All right, well, let's do this. We're going to take a 6. We're going to move down to here and get the glass of milk. So I've got 1 token spot left. That's it. I need to recruit. I need to use the others to recruit because I can only give 2 more presents. So I need a 3 to go there. I've got the 3. I can use any dice to go here. 2 gifts to get a muffin and a... I mean, 2 gifts to get happiness. This one is 2 gifts. Oh, this is much better. So I'll use one of the dice to do this one, I think. Yeah, so I will use another one of the 6s to clear that road there. 2 gifts. 1, 2. That's all my gifts gone. I've got no more presents. But I'm going to get another muffin. That's my last token spot as well. Shit. And a happiness. Okay. I really have to recruit next turn. I've got no choice. 3 and a 6. Now, like I say, I could recruit this guy or this guy. This guy will give me 3 gifts and 2 spaces. This guy will give me 2 gifts and 1 space. But for this one, I'm going to have to use that ability there. Nuts. Has to be done. All right, so I'm going to change one of these numbers to a 4. So I'm using that first ability, and then I'm going to use the 6 as the other one there. So bonk, bonk, donk, donk. I've now recruited this guy. Right. So now I have 2 token spots and 3 more presents that I can dish out. Okay, but we've only got 2 turns left before we do our scoring. So what do we get? Now I get the freaking 4. You swine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we've got another 5 for there. Good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I could do the plus to get another 5, and then I can recruit this girl. But again, I've got to start thinking in terms of the map as well. Because you're going to need... I think I'm going to do it anyway. So I've got the 5, which can go over here. The 4 just brings me up to 2 dice to get a milk. Here I can get that for free. 4, don't anything. I don't think it really matters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one here where I can add 2 dice together to get the result. So I'm going to use the 2 and the 3 to get a 5. So now this girl is recruited. Okay. I've got 1 dice left. I've got a 4. Let's do some exploring first. I need to earn some more points. So where do we want to go? I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 presents left that I can give. So I can come over here. That's 1. And that gives me another muffin. Yeah, the Muffin Man. I can come down here. 2 gifts. And I can get a smiley face. Oh, one more smiley face and I get 25. 25 bonus. Now, smiley face. I want at least one. I've only got one more turn after this. I want to get at least one more smiley face so I can get at least 25 points here. Now, I can come here and then up to, oh, I need a 2. Nuts. But I can come here and get a milk. Or I can come here and get a milk. Or I can, oh, that's a freebie. So I'm going to come over here. Okay, and I'm going to get a cookie. Okay. Now I've only got 2 token spots left. That's not a route. That's not a bloody route, is it? Shit. Got a 4. I can use. I can go here. I can't go there. I need 2 dice to go there. But I can come here and get a milk. Any other options? That's a 1. Can't go there. It's gonna have to be this one, isn't it? Or I could use the 4 as recruiting. I've only got 1 turn left. 3 gifts, 2 spots. I'll have 1 spot. Should I? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use the 4 to clear that road, which means I can come here, 1 gift, and I get a glass of milk. Gee, okay. And I think we are done for this turn. There's nowhere else that I can move without using dice resources. Okay, so it is the final turn, the last turn. We have to roll the dice. What do I need? A 1 would be nice. A 3 would be nice. I've only got 2 gifts though, so I need to do some... this is the only guy left. Okay, let's see. What do we get? A 2, a 3, a 4, and a 6. 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, what can we do? Oh, I haven't got a 1. Shh. Okay, but I can. A 2. What's a 2 going to get me? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, a 2. I could use the 4, then the 2 to get here. Or I could use the 4, 2, and something else. Okay, that sounds good. And then down to here. That sounds good. All right, so let's... But I've only got 2 gifts. This is going to require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifts. So I've got to recruit anyway. Nuts, I don't have enough, do I? Oh, hang on, I might do. So 1, 2, 3 dice. Oh, I can't do it. Because I need 2 dice to recruit this guy. Oh, sugar lumps. Nuts. I haven't got a 1. And I've used the... nuts, I've used the thing. Okay, let's have a think. I can use 6 or 3. What would the 6 give me anything? No. 1, 2. So 2 dice. I can get that and this. Oh no, I can't. I've only got 2 presents left. I have to recruit this guy. Sugar. That's all I can do. Okay, so I need the 4 plus something else. It doesn't matter. Plus nothing. So I need... Okay, so the 6 is used to open the road. The 4 is used and the gift here. And that gives me a glass of milk. We're done there. I then want to use the last 2 to recruit the last Viking. Now he allows me to deliver another 2 gifts and he gives me 1 last token space. So we'll come down to here. No dice left. So we'll deliver the 2 gifts to there. I've got 1 gift left if I need it, but I get a cookie. And a smiling face. How about that? Wonderful. Now, I do have 1 gift left, 1 present left. Can I deliver 1 present as a final? Oh no, I needed 2 as well, but I don't get any rewards for that. No dice, but I've got 1 present left. Can I deliver 1 more present? Nah, blocked. I think everything's blocked. I think this is it. I think this is the end of the game. I can't... Oh, I got one present left. I can't deliver. Ah! No roads there, is there? No. Oh, I think that's it. I don't see where I can give a present for free. Blocked. Again, I've run out of dice. Oh, I think we're done. I think that's the end of the game. One present. Oh, I can't do it. Jesus, I can't do it. No, I think that's it. So there's one present undelivered. But we have finished the game. Now I have to do the scoring. Now again, in multiplayer, everybody would calculate their scores and they would then compare and see how we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how many tokens we've got. So for the scoring, you look at how many glasses of milk, cookies and muffins. So in terms of glasses of milk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 glasses of milk. Cookies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Muffins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, if I have 7 milk, I get a bonus. Nope. If I have 8 cookies, I've got 7 nuts. So I don't get any of the bonuses here. Nuts. So I get 25 bonus because of the happy faces. And I get points for these. So 5 times 4 is 20. 7 times 5 is 35. 6 times 6 is 36. I get 25 bonus points for the happiness and smiling faces. So we have 10, 16, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So my total at the end here is 116 points. I've got 1 present left over. I've got 2 abilities that I didn't end up using, but I ended up with a total score of 116. Now, if you're playing solo, you can play again and try and beat your highest score. If you're playing with friends, families, children, see who got the highest, and they are the ultimate Giftbringer. Anyway, it's a simple enough game. Once you start rolling the dice and doing things, it becomes a lot clearer. Like I say, I do recommend using a black pen on the color map. You only need 4 dice. Everybody, I think, has 4 dice at home somewhere. And like I say, just print out as many as you need. You can play with as many players as you want, and everybody's using the same dice results. Yeah, so it's not a case of everybody rolling their own dice. No. It's just one set of dice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take a look at this game and maybe include it in your Christmas celebrations. Maybe something to do when the kids are around, or at night when you're full up with turkey and Christmas pud. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I explained it enough so that you guys understood. I tend to ramble sometimes. So yeah, happy Christmas again if you're celebrating Christmas. Happy holidays if you are not celebrating Christmas. But again, I wish you all the best for this summer. Summer? What the hell's the matter with me? Season. Sorry, I'm over near the equator. It's bloody hot here. Very weird for Christmas. But yes, guys, if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe the video. Leave a comment as well. It does help the algorithm and get the videos seen. But until the next video, take care of yourselves, love each other. Cheers.